Well, good morning, guys. I'm pretty sure I'm running on like 5 hours of sleep. I probably stayed up for like 3 hours last night trying to get that video that I uploaded yesterday to process in HD, but it just kept saying processing and processing and processing, and I was just like, this one's just gonna be SD, so, which is standard definition if you guys don't know that. But so I woke up at like 7 this morning and dispatch was asking me again what my ETA was, and yesterday I told them and they never replied, and then I got someone messaging me this morning asking the same thing, so I told them and they're like, okay. And then so they're trying to find out if it's a live unload or if it's a drop and hook, because if it's a drop and hook then it should be fine, no problem that I'm late, but if it's a live unload then I might be having to wait till tomorrow to get unloaded. Alright, so I just got a call from my fleet manager and he said that they close at 2 o'clock, so I'm not gonna make it. I won't make it there till 4:16, so I have to deliver it tomorrow at 8 a.m. And there's a Love's like right down the street, but according to Trucker Path it's normally packed, so I might have to stop like an hour away, which I don't really want to do, but it is what it is. We'll just have to see. So obviously we got to deliver this at 8 a.m. tomorrow, but I'm hoping they give us another load tomorrow, because if we like don't get a load after we make this delivery like that's like gonna be sitting for like another 24 hours, and like obviously when we're not rolling we're not making any money. So I'm hoping they give me another load today to go pick up, because otherwise I'm gonna be waiting till Wednesday, and most likely a load that I'll get from here isn't gonna be anything insane. It'll probably be like 400 to 500 miles, and if I start that on Wednesday, well then I'll have that done on Thursday, and say I get another 400-mile load on Thursday. So just say I finish out till Saturday with 400-mile loads. That's gonna be like 1,800 miles, which will mean like $700 for the week, which I mean still isn't bad, but that's like on a good, dispatching, like getting a load out every day that's worth miles, because who knows, I could get like a load that's 180 miles, and if they make me wait 24 hours after that, then that's not really any money to be made. So hopefully, like, if all comes to best, they give me a load from like Kentucky to like California. Like that would be the best scenario, or like Oregon or Washington, somewhere there. Couple things. So I hate four-wheelers because this Equinox up here has been like speeding up and slowing down. I got like right beside it getting ready to pass it, and the car like sped up so I couldn't get around, and now I'm behind him again. But I just got my next plan summary, and I've been to California one time, not in a semi. I went there for vacation. I went to San Francisco when I was in high school, and my parents took me there, and then we went to Vegas and we saw Aerosmith live, all that fun stuff. But anyways, so best thing happened, best case scenario, right? So we drop this off tomorrow, then we deadhead over to Kentucky. I didn't look at what time that's scheduled for pickup, but it's just a drop and hook. It's already preloaded. And then we're going to California. So that makes me really happy, because now I don't have to worry about getting miles for the week. So next week's paycheck will be almost as good as this last paycheck. It won't be quite as good, but I'm figuring I can make it there by Sunday, maybe earlier. Depends on how hard I want to push it and when it's scheduled. But great job, Timothy. Great job. He hooked me up on this one. So we're getting ready to pull off at this Love's in White House, Tennessee. I was trying to think of a place where I could stop, get my 30-minute break in, get some food for lunch, and get a shower. So I was like looking at the Love's, and I found this one. This one has a Taco John's, and like I've said previously in another video, Taco John's are really rare to come by at truck stops, and I wish it was a Taco Bell, honestly, but I'm gonna take a Taco John's any day I can. So I'm gonna get a shower in. I also looked at where the delivery is going to, and it's Cali, Mexico, California, which is right on the Mexico border. So I was just there on the Mexico border. I'm gonna be right back there. hopefully I don't have to see Border Patrol again. Always love rolling through Tennessee construction zones because I don't know if it's a law, but every construction zone I've been through in Tennessee requires the truck drivers to be in the left lane of the construction zone. So you get all these four-wheelers that pass you on the right and they're just staring at you like, what are you doing? But like right there's another sign. Trucks use left lane. So I always find it comical because you always get dirty looks, and sometimes you get a little bit more than a dirty look. You know, I don't know if I should find this enjoyable or not, but there's been like 4 times now, and I've been trucking for like 3 months, where you just come across road rage. And like, it's not funny, but it kind of is, especially if they're not like really aggressive. Like I saw 2 guys that were like riding each other, just flying down the interstate, so I knew they were pissed off at each other. But these 2 cars are like, this black car right up here is in the fast lane, and there's another car behind him, and the other car starts to get over, and the car in front starts to get over, and so you could just see the guy just flip him the bird, you know, and flash his brake lights. Like, I know I shouldn't be laughing, but just the amount of times you see just road rage and how like irritated people get and how quick they get, it's kind of humorous. Like, cause like I was in the lane for like maybe 10 seconds, you know, he just got over, but you really didn't have a reason to get over, but he got over, and then the other car came up behind him and he got over, and then the car in front decided to get over. But I just find it so funny. Well guys, we made it to the place we're gonna go for the night's park. There's a couple spots back here for free, but none of them looked like great spots. One of the perks of being a company driver is you can always reserve parking, and a lot of those spots had like a lot of potholes, and I didn't want to rest the truck in a pothole, just because, I mean, potholes can get really deep and mess things up. There's another CFI up here in the reserved, so I mean there was like maybe 1 or 2 spots, and I was not gonna blindside it in, so I was just like whatever. But we're gonna take one of these reserved right here, and then we're gonna go ahead and pay for it, because I haven't reserved it yet, but I looked online just a little bit ago and there's plenty of spots left. So we're just gonna take one of these. Plus it gets us closer. I know we probably should be walking, but it is what it is. So I think we just take one of these down here, and we can just, can we straight back this? We can, but we need to back up some. I know you guys don't like these straight backs, but it is what it is. So we're just gonna come this way, like this. Make sure we don't hit this southern miss. And we're gonna crank it. We got pretty close there. And we're actually gonna take the spot next to him. So 1 over, maybe. Or something like that. Or a couple over, I don't know, we'll see. Kind of off there, but it is what it is. Just fix it out here in a second. Let these guys go by. This guy go by. Is that even the spot? I can't tell. These lines are so faded. Do we let little Debbie by? I think we do. I think we let them both by. There's all of our room up here. Try to scooch us over just a little bit. I mean, we're in it, but I don't like being that close because Now we're gonna be like blindsiding this thing. That's all right. It's kind of hard to tell from that tiny mirror, so we need to give it some more the other way. Cut it hard, and then cut it back. Probably could have went a little bit more. There, and then cut it back. Someone lost their air hoses back there. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but the air hoses are gone. We'll go back just a little bit more. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. Tomorrow's video is gonna be short because I gotta go get up early, like I said, and then I gotta go get up late at night and do all that fun stuff. But we got a good load coming out of Kentucky. We're stopped out of Kentucky, or we're stopping a Pilot in Kentucky. There's actually a Pilot right across the street, which is insane. Like, why would a company invest in 2 Pilots on the same exit? It is what it is. Like always, make sure you guys leave a like if you enjoyed the content and subscribe for future content. I've been uploading daily for about a week now, other than when I was on my 34.
I hope you're not planning to waste my time. To my surprise, that was her reply. Now we vibe.